What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Damn, my mic's loud. Yo. What's the word? What's the word, everybody? Another episode.
What up?
What was that?
I meant to hit the applause button. It was red and red.
Yo, what's the word, everybody?
We back, man. First day of the year, nigga.
We back. Turn off TV. Turn off TV.
I was gonna throw on some little game action. What? Yeah, man, so how y'all boys doing, man?
We're doing good, man. How you doing?
Not too bad. We up in 2024.
2024, baby.
We are here, man. We are here. We are live.
You made it. Pat
man.
yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause. Do all of those things. You made it to 2024. Health and wealth and all of that stuff.
Nah, shit was fun. It was a fast year, though. It was probably one of the fastest years I felt like I've ever experienced in life.
Yeah, it was everything since 2020 has been fast.
Yeah, but this year was especially fast, I feel.
That's what we said last year.
Nah,
Yeah,
that one hung around a little bit longer.
Nah,
This year,
2022 came and went. 2022. What happened in 2022? Exactly.
I can remember. I can remember a lot of the setups for
2022 wasn't COVID?
No,
that was 2021.
Yeah, that was like 2020.
But 2020 and 2021.
The end of 2020, really.
Those were the lockdown years. What do you mean the end of 2020?
Yeah,
the beginning of 2020. COVID-19.
No,
It was the end of 19. Rudy Gobert was the beginning of 2020.
Oh, I thought that was the 19 strain or whatever.
COVID-19, the end of 2019, all of 2020 was lockdown.
Okay, it was whenever I remember officially like March Madness was about to start. When it was official, like, hey, we're shutting everything down.
2020.
Yeah. I'm talking about in the U.S. though, not just in the world.
2020.
Yeah.
So Young Thug been locked up since when? 2022?
No.
Young Thug got locked up in 2023. Ain't
No.
He been locked up.
He got locked up in 2022.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah. That same year.
If you
Same
want to
year.
spill, then you spill. I'm in the field with a pill.
Nah, but the reason why I was saying the year went by so fast because there was a lot of setups, at least for me personally and business wise. It was like, oh, we're setting up to work with this and do that, and then it was like set up, and it was like, damn, we blink and it's like the year's already over. That's how I feel like 2023 more than anything was more of a blink. I remember 2022. There was like different things that was happening, but it feels like this year was just especially just everything blending into each other. You know what I mean? By the time the month starts, it's already ending. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that. I mean, there was a lot of shit going on. There was a lot of just stuff.
Definitely.
Excuse me. A lot of just stuff going on.
To be honest with you, the year feels I won't say quick, but I could have swore it was just September a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's moving, but not really to the pace I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember partying the last time for New Year's. I was at Bodega. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I was like, dog. I remember doing this thing at Bodega, going out, catching a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Usually that was supposed to be the late. You kind of switched it up. But yeah, like Bodega, like I was out there at Bodega trying out like the new, I think I was filming or something, but yeah, it was just like, I remember literally just the shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? Shit just happened, and next thing you know, boom, this year again. I'm like, God damn.
I mean, at least we ain't have no rappers get shot last year, so that's a good thing, right?
Nah, I think rappers definitely got shot last year.
No. Who got shot? Nobody no rapper got shot, man. Probably was straight last year, man. Who was the little that nigga from the NBA YoungBoy camp? Was it him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was definitely his homeboy. Who's the kid's name?
Yeah, it was his homeboy. It wasn't him. He didn't get shot.
But there's definitely people that definitely got. But I'm not even trying to be morbid.
Let me say
anyways.
shot and killed. I should say.
What are y'all talking about?
No, I was just saying ain't no rappers that were shot and killed this year. Like,
whoever this person is.
Shot and killed?
Oh, that girl rapper that she barely had any like crazy following. Yeah, she did. I think.
I didn't know who she was though.
Yeah, that's somebody.
I have no idea who y'all talking about. Y'all talking about niggas getting shot?
No, I was just saying rappers like getting shot and killed this year. It wasn't really none.
How did we get to rappers getting shot?
Because we was talking about just how the year is going on. We talking about 2015.
We automatically go to niggas getting shot.
Hey.
Yep, Dark Richie's back already. Dark Richie just in rare form.
Yo.
Nah, but there is famous people that definitely passed this past year.
No, they did pass, but I'm just saying, ain't no.
Yo.
Dark Richie, all about the just darkness.
Yo, it.
Just all you have to do is not pay attention for 1 second, and then he just like, yeah,
I'm sitting here turning on lights. I'm like, yo, he's got shit in. Nobody got shot. What?
Hey, you turn on the lights. He's like, no, turn those lights back off. Darkness is spreading. That's exactly what keeps going on, man.
This nigga Richie just dying to tell somebody origin story.
Nah, for real.
I'm just saying. Ain't no.
That's for real, though.
Yo, dog. Oh man, that was a good one. I needed that.
Nah, there's some people that definitely passed this past year. Jerry Springer, Jim Brown,
Matthew Perry. They said his
Yo,
show.
shout out to Jerry Springer, dog.
He raised us a little bit.
Jerry Springer, yeah, he raised niggas. I'm not saying like raised in the sense that he like literally
Morally,
raised us, but like he was everywhere. Like he was a major part of our lives.
He was the first talk show host with his own fucking movie.
That was hilarious. That was crazy. That movie was crazy.
Yeah, and then who
That
else?
movie was crazy. Ringmaster,
Yeah,
that was
Ringmaster.
nuts.
And then
Who was next on that list of like hosts and entertainers?
I think Ricky Lake, but Ricky Lake was
Ricky
doing,
Lake had us in the 90s for sure.
Yeah,
No,
She was
but
doing more
Howard
sitcom
Stern.
though.
Howard Stern ended up having a movie too.
Howard Stern had a
but he's
movie,
a
but it was a biopic.
He was more of a radio
Oh,
personnel.
okay. You're
though.
just saying Jerry Springer's movie was.
I'm
It
talking
was
about
it was a movie.
But Howard
Oh,
Stern
but-
was a radio person,
okay,
more
okay.
of a radio personnel. Though.
No, I'm just saying, but he's also ended up being on TV on E!
Yeah, but it wasn't. But he
That
was
was the
but,
thing.
But his show was a fucking X-rated show at nighttime that nobody was allowed to watch.
He still ended up being.
Nah, but it wasn't like-
He might be number one as far
Howard
as like
Stern,
a
Howard Stern's
radio.
Howard Stern was big though. I
Yeah,
ain't
he
gonna
might
lie.
be number
Pause.
one as like the all time.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
He might
Started
be-
off the year crazy.
Yeah,
oh
facts.
my god.
Too late for me to hit the button, but we all addressed it. Nah, but with Howard Stern, he might be the GOAT as far as like stat wise and everything. Not like our personal ones that we're gonna listen to.
No, what I'm
but
saying
just
is
stat line
I'm
wise.
still- Hold on.
And him.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
go
me.
ahead.
I want to say something real quick. My bad. Just because Richie said pause, I just want to clear the air about this whole pause business, right? Niggas was doing this before the niggas that's famous doing it now. So I don't want to hear, oh, these niggas is copying Cam and Mace. Niggas was doing this way before they even thought about doing a podcast.
Yeah,
I mean,
fact.
So I'm just gonna put it
back
out.
in the day-
I originally once they started doing it, I was like, yo, let's stop because I don't want niggas to think we copying them because they're more. But fuck it, man.
Cass
Like,
used to say no
I
promo
don't-
back in the day.
No. But back,
know what I'm
but
saying?
I
back
don't
in-
care.
back
I
in
don't
the
care
day-
that we're not as famous. We don't have as much viewers. Like, yo, we said it first, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We gonna keep saying it, and that's it.
Back in the
mean,
day
it's
when
a
niggas used to
natural
say something
vernacular
foul, we
anyway.
used to say "ute." You know what I'm saying? So back.
Hey, yo.
And you don't remember the Save Me ones and all that one? Come on now, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean-
it is what it is, man. No pun intended.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But there's Tina Turner. Tina Turner, she's up out of there too, man. That was another one.
So we're going with this whole everyone's dead thing. Huh?
No. It's just,
That's what we're doing.
I just wanted to go with the top three just to let y'all know.
We're
But
really doing this.
but
has risen. What did you start, Richie?
but just to ask y'all a question though about the radio jockeys and all
Fucking
that.
Death Note over here, dog.
You ain't talk about Matthew Perry, dog. You know what I mean?
Matthew Perry.
Matt
Oh, leaving clues.
You know what I'm saying?
Leaving clues.
Leaving Batman, right?
They took that nigga out, dog.
Batman.
Yo, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk. Hey, you see what y'all ain't see the stuff I've been putting in the group chat.
Yeah, I see some of it.
Corey Holcomb said, "Hey, to the niggas, to the niggas thinking that they can just move out here and become famous, you gonna have to sacrifice your booty hole. You ain't just gonna be famous. Going to LA thinking, oh, I'm funny. I made some videos on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok, and I'm gonna be the next megastar." He's saying it don't work like that. Ask Lee Daniels.
Damn.
I mean, at this point, if that's the case, just, make your own movies, make your own shows, and let them pay you. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well go to Tubi, dog. That's
really,
the case.
Just
I've been on it, man. Just start making horrible movies on Tubi. One of them gotta hit.
Some's gonna hit, and then from there you create your own thing, and then
the ridiculous
you could be
shit.
the lead.
You know what rappers they got on Tubi
without,
making horrible
without
movies?
acting pressure.
Dog,
People
the
like,
ridiculous
allegedly.
shit. The ridiculous shit that's on Tubi, dog. There's this one movie about killer sex robots. That's it. I can't tell you anything else.
Killer
It's just
sex robots.
sex bots. You know, sex bots.
Yeah,
Sex.
it's just killing niggas
They killing niggas.
for having sex.
It's really bad. Just I don't even know the name of it. I just randomly came across this.
What
shit.
gets me about Tubi is that they have good movies on there, but then
They have regular movies.
and then they have really horrible
with
movies
ads.
and then they have really horrible.
And then they have these other movies. But you could just put movies on Tubi.
you could just
You could just shoot a movie and put it on there. Like real talk. All you do is follow the criteria. You could just put shit on there.
follow around a nigga with your fucking iPhone shooting a movie.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm sure.
Nah, that's crazy though. Like, you got fucking robot killer movies, bad movies. They got they got like the Black Chucky movie, I guess, like from back in the day, and like a newer one.
They got super bootleg versions of every movie.
Listen, they got
regular like classic movies though.
They got,
Yeah, of course.
They got every Leprechaun made, dog. The first one to the seventh one, nigga. Leprechaun in space.
Leprechaun in
Actually,
space.
you know what?
Yo, that is a classic horrible movie.
You know what? What's
What's your favorite bad movie?
I'll have to say Leprechaun.
Leprechaun?
Yeah, because Leprechaun and fucking what's the one where the black nigga was telling the fucking stories? The black nigga was telling the fucking
You talk about Tales from the Hood?
Tales from the Hood. Yeah,
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Nigga said, the little nigglets, get out my house. You don't remember that with the politician, the white politician, and all the little black dolls that killed him?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember Tales? You don't remember Tales from the Hood?
I don't remember it specifically, but I do.
You little nigglets, get out my house. You don't remember that?
I faintly remember.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the funniest part of the whole shit.
Yeah, no, I remember.
No,
I remember
Other than
the
nigga
whole
from
premise, though.
Moesha.
Oh yeah. The nigga was in that shit too. Yeah.
Nah, there's
Dog, I got vivid. Listen, I can pull scenes from that movie, bro.
No, that movie's like it's faint though, but I do remember it.
One of my favorite bad movies might have to be like Meteor Man, and it's not really that bad of a movie.
No, it wasn't bad.
But it's bad. It's bad, but it's not bad.
I thought Meteor Man was more of a. I thought he was trying to do more of a comedy with it, more of a comedy real movie.
It's still a bad movie.
I don't know. I give it to him though. Back in the day,
It was a good movie for like us, but like, yo, try to watch that shit right now, my nigga. Try it. Give it a shot.
nah.
Give it a shot. See what I'm talking.
trying
You
to
see
think.
Braxton in that bitch with a high top trying to be a
in the break.
gangster.
Yeah.
It's a bad movie, bro.
Nah, that shit is funny though.
Nah,
Wake
let's
up,
see.
Jeff. Wake up, Jeff.
That's
one of those.
That's what I'm saying. That movie reminded me of Pluto Nash. It goes back to that Pluto Nash the shit we was talking about. That shit just like that though. Remember that shit?
Pluto Nash is a bad movie too.
That's a bad movie. I can't really think of, unless it's like a hood classic that's not like well budgeted.
It don't have to be a hood movie to be a bad movie.
No, I know that. I'm just talking about.
There's high end movies that were horrible, like Waterworld. That's a bad movie.
No, that's horrible. I hate that movie.
No, I'm talking about.
That was $100 million movie.
What about Bowfinger?
You know what? Technically,
I haven't seen Bowfinger.
You haven't seen Bowfinger?
Nah.
People are gonna be mad at me saying
real?
this.
For real.
Yeah, both things. I watched it once. I'll say this. Technically, the acting in Fast and Furious was horrible, but the premise was cool.
Which what?
First one, just the acting was technically horrible. So just watch it back.
Watch it back. I can't rock with you on that one, bro.
Yeah,
the first one was really good.
The worst acting one was
Just take
the
away-
worst acting one was the Tokyo Drift one. Was the
Nah, I can't. Hey, listen,
That's the
I'm
worst
not.
one.
I'm not a Fast and the Furious head.
That's the worst. That's the
But
worst
low
one.
key, Tokyo Drift was a great movie. Tokyo Drift was a great fucking movie, bro.
I don't know. I really only watched it once.
The story was good. The acting was good.
It was all right.
It was good for what it was. It wasn't a tear jerk. It wasn't My Left Foot, my nigga. It wasn't Daniel Day-Lewis.
Good save.
It was
It was all right. That's what I say. It wasn't the best.
The second movie almost lost me when Paul Walker said "cuz." I was like, "Oh man, I'm almost out."
I mean, they was in LA.
They were like undercover though.
Yeah,
Nah, I know.
He was in LA though, so
And they're in LA.
Yeah.
No, the
No,
second one they're in Miami.
They're in Miami.
Yeah.
And he said "cuz." I was just like,
But he's from LA.
I know, but. It's just,
Pedo Paul.
yeah, it just and then I ain't gonna since he doesn't have he can't defend himself,
There's
but
nothing to defend.
it's crazy that
There's nothing to defend.
no, it's crazy that he had a pedo movie, right? What was it called?
He had a pedo movie?
Not like he was saving this one kid from.
See, I don't even.
What was it?
Was it Running Man? Was it Running Scared?
Running Scared. There we go. It was Running Scared.
I seen Running Scared.
Running Scared was his best movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved a kid from about to be pedoed out and his
And then he
abusive
did it.
father.
And they did it in real life, my nigga. Fucking Paul Walker.
So you think he would have been Jay Garrett from Flash, like the older Flash's pops, if the other Flash would have stayed in, and it would have just been like pedo father and son?
Oh my god. It's getting crazy out here. Speaking of the pedo powers, dog, the Epstein list. Damn, there's like a crazy echo. The Epstein list is about to drop. It's coming out any day now. They're already releasing names. Bill Clinton's name is on there.
Clinton.
He's Doe 36, so you know it's scary. It's real scary hours. Real scary hours. Real scary.
Clinton name is on there. I mean, Hillary Clinton name is on there.
No. Listen, it's about to be nuts, dog. Like there's gonna be niggas running for. It's a whole bunch of. Well, you see, I didn't know. It's gonna be a whole bunch of. I didn't know what was going on. And da 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 da. You gonna see niggas running for the hills, bro?
Imagine how many black people name is on that shit.
Maybe not that many.
You'll be surprised. You'll be fucking surprised, my
Like
nigga.
higher ups, yeah, like
Come
Oprah
on,
and
man.
shit
I
like
wanna-
that. But
I
it's gonna
wanna
be.
hear
I think that percentage is gonna
Listen,
be.
bro.
I wanna
Listen.
hear that.
I think that
This is what I'm
percentage is
tell
gonna
you.
be like at
This
10
is
to 20%. Like they're
my
not gonna be
words.
the highest percentage.
Mark my words.
I don't think so. At least.
Mark my words, bro. The whole entertainment industry and the whole political industry
Is on that shit.
is on high alert right now. Super high alert. Like
Clive Davis.
PR people. Listen, PR teams. Everyone's booked. I guarantee you. Damage control. Super damage control.
I need you to write a story for me.
Super damage control. I need a headline. I can't even think what the fuck them things is called when companies put. I need a press release.
Yeah, there's gonna be press releases and all that. People are gonna write up stuff for them. They're gonna go on chat AI.
Bro, it's about to be
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
It's about to be crazy.
This what I want you to go on Instagram, and this is what I want you to
There's
say.
gonna be a whole bunch of I never news. Just watch.
No, for sure.
Say
But he's out of
exactly-
there, so like that's an easy way out. To be real, you know what I mean? Like, how can you disprove it unless he keeps coming out and saying something actively? You know what I mean?
No. This nigga. I mean,
Since he's out,
This
of
ain't
they
a-
got him out the paint.
this
you
ain't
know
a
what I mean?
super. This ain't a conspiracy podcast, but I'm gonna give you all a little bit of information. The nigga kept immaculate notes. And why would a billionaire keep immaculate notes?
Because he planned to fuck over everybody. Pause.
Exactly. Like they're saying, right? It was a honey trap for a specific entity They essentially
So what's a honey trap or a honey pack or
a
whatever?
honey trap.
Okay.
It's essentially what it is, a trap.
Honey pack. My bad.
It's a trap. It's a trap. So they invite you over. They kind of you hear stories about this in LA a lot too. They invite you over. Some questionable things happen in your presence, and they take photos. They potentially get you to involve yourself in some of the questionable stuff, and now they got you. Now they got you on some, hey, we'll release these photos. We'll release this. We'll release that. So that's what this honey trap is, right? And you guys may not remember because this was like kind of during the pandemic times, like 2021. This is right before the whole Epstein shit broke. There was this, a Bitcoin billionaire.
Yeah. Oh, the one that got jabbed up?
Not the one that got jabbed up.
Oh, okay.
The one that was in the Bahamas and got killed. And then died. The one that
There was two owners, multiple owners then. Because remember there was some.
there was the one that was Cash App. Cash App nigga died in.
Yeah. One of those green and white.
So
You know what I mean?
is Bitcoin billionaire? I could pull it up. Bitcoin billionaire dies in Bahamas.
I think TD did it.
Right? Paranoid crypto millionaire Mushigian drowns in Puerto Rico, right? Watch this. Yeah, this nigga, right? Before he died, in a tweet hours before he died, CIA and Mossad and pedo elite are running some kind of sex trafficking, entrapment, blackmailing ring out of Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands. This is literally 2 hours before they found his body. Mossad, if you guys don't know what Mossad is, look it up because I'm not gonna say it. Look it up, but a lot of shit is happening in the area that they operate right now.
But what? All right. I know it's not.
And Epstein,
Okay.
what kind of name is that? I'm not gonna say it.
Was any of those people like? Because you seem to know more than me on this one. But was any of those people in the submarine knew Epstein at all? Like, was that
Of
like?
course, I think so.
You know what I mean? Because they're billionaires
I
too.
think so.
That's like that's a smaller circle than most. You know what I'm saying? Like billionaires still come down and reach some millionaires and other regular
think
people.
so.
But just like in a circle of hanging
Why the son
out.
had to die though?
Huh?
I said why the son had to die in that motherfucking submarine.
The son didn't die. He didn't go.
He didn't go. He's like, nah, you know what? I'm
I'm
cool.
chilling. He
I
got all the money.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
But anyways, yeah, so like we'll see in the coming days, weeks, months, all the names minus 3 because 3 of them got they won't release. So the 3 that they won't release, I thought it was gonna be Clinton, Obama, and potentially Bush, right? Because Trump already came out and said, yeah, he wanted to fuck with me and I wasn't trying to fuck with him.
Yeah.
So Trump already came out
How you know Clinton name on there?
because they already released it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, for real?
But,
Yeah,
but
they already, it's already been confirmed.
But that's also been a thing for a while.
Doe
though.
36
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
is Clinton. It's
Nah,
been
look.
reported by CNN, ABC, Fox, NBC, Reuters, Daily Mail. So I'm going off of that.
Yeah, but then Epstein and Hillary and the Clintons period.
He got a
like,
painting of Clinton on
but
the island
but not even just that, but like
in a dress.
They all did something with the whole Haiti thing and all of that too. Like I heard that was a thing. Like
Of course, I
You
mean,
know what
you
I'm
know
saying?
more than I about
No.
how Clinton's fucked over Haiti.
yeah, but you know, like
They kind of did. They kind of did. I mean, actually not minus the natural disaster because there was the earthquake. There was the earthquake and shit, and then the Clintons came in, bought up all this land. Now they got these multi-million-dollar resorts and all this type of shit over there.
Yeah. You
right?
Can Google some nice ass places.
So
there
you
for
can
sure.
kind of you makes you wonder, right? Like what happened in Hawaii, and Oprah bought up all trying to buy up all that land for cheap and da 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 da, and all of that land is beach land.
Her and the Rock.
Talking about donate
I ain't donating shit.
when y'all niggas got more money than God. Talk about donate, man.
Why
Like
is there
5%, 5% of the money you guys have could fix everything.
Yeah.
So why are you asking? Not even 1% of the money you have.
Stop sending the money overseas and send it back overseas to Hawaii. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
You know,
It's crazy, but you know, hopefully we get past all of that in 2024.
No, there's more things in 2024 too, man. The copyrights too.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, copyright.
A lot of Disney's copyright for the original Mickey Mouse has ran up. Much like that Winnie the Pooh horror film that came out, when the Winnie the Pooh copyright ran up, the Disney copyright for Mickey Mouse on the Steamboat ran up.
Yeah,
so,
the one in 1920s Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, not the color Mickey Mouse, not the old Mickey Mouse.
So niggas gonna be stealing the shit out of that.
It's not necessarily stealing. It's when you think about it, all of Disney's stuff is just like Grimm Brother tales, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves,
just retelling
Sleeping Beauty. Those are all old stories that he just made into cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah, Lion King as well too.
Lion King. I mean, Lion King is the same story
as Kimba from like a Japanese.
Yeah, but it's been that story has been told so many times. The ruler of a land, his son, the ruler dies, the son has to grow up and assume his rightful place. That story can be told 100 million ways.
Yeah, it's kind of like life.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
There's so many ways, like creativity, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's so many ways that you can creatively tell a story, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember, you remember the little story that I was telling you about. It was like, right, it's Adam and Eve, right? But imagine Adam and Eve as a mob story, right? Imagine God is the mob boss, Adam's father, like the Don. He brings him on top of a building in New York somewhere, a foggy day.
It could be Romeo and Juliet.
Right?
Actually, this almost sounds like that.
Right? And the mob boss says, hey, all of this is going to be yours one day. This is all you. This is the land. This is the empire that I built for you. That's Adam and Eve. Right? Hey, you see that? Don't fuck with the Corleones, etc. Right? Mm-hmm. There are enemies. That's in the Bible. You know, Adam and Eve day. Don't go fuck with Adam's wife has an affair with one of the Corleones. Adam and Eve. You get what I'm saying? There's just so many creative ways
just like
that you can tell the same story. It's just like with anything, like
just like that movie.
Othello.
Yeah.
It's Othello.
Yeah.
And then
but the hip hop. I mean, like
the hip hop, the new modern version.
Do you remember Carmen? The Beyonce movie that they had on MTV with Mekhi Phifer. It was like the hip opera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just another story that they retold. Fucking Moesha when she was not Moesha, Brandy, the Brandy Snow White. The Wiz.
Oh yeah, the
with
Wiz.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like there's just so many different things.
Yeah.
Where just like all of Michael Jackson's music is going to be coming up. I mean, probably not in our lifetime, right? Because it's usually 60 years after they die, and then they can get extensions if they fill out the right proper paperwork. But like 60 years after Mike's dead, after Mike passed, you know, it's public domain after that.
Sample the shit out of Michael.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be one that people are gonna use up.
Yeah.
And then like Peter Pan is on the same list. Lights of New York and Charlie Chaplin's The Circus.
They remade Peter Pan that movie so many times. That shit right there.
But
so many different ways.
But officially, Peter Pan, it was always like
the whole IP of Peter Pan, the book.
You remember the one with Robin Williams?
Yeah, Pan.
Pan.
That was a great one.
Yeah,
that was a great. Pan was great.
But I don't think they could. I don't even think that was officially named Peter Pan though.
It was called Pan.
It was just called Pan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now, besides
he was Peter Pan, but he wasn't Peter Pan.
His name was Peter.
Peter Panning.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His name was Peter Panning, and he had grown up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Now they could tell the story straight like that if they want to. anybody can now. It's fair use.
Didn't they already do it?
I mean, no, you
Like
have like
three,
you
four
have the peanut butter Jif, like they use Peter Pan and
They had
ran
the,
with that, but they were paying out for that. You know what I'm saying?
The Hugh Jackman one, but I never watched that one.
Oh yeah.
He was a Peter Pan. Was he Peter Pan? No, he was
Hook.
Hook. Yeah.
Hook was another one
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That
with Dustin Hoffman and
the cartoon. I remember the cartoon from back in the day. That shit was wicked though. The 1986 version.
Yeah, they were the Disney one that we saw. I like the fucking cartoon that used to come on Fox. Was it Fox? Yeah. Peter Pan had his own cartoon. Peter Pan had his cartoon when I was in elementary school. Niggas used to watch that shit.
A different telling of that could be kind of dope. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, also,
I wouldn't want to see that shit right now though.
Not like as a straight up folktale thing.
They got the new Willy Wonka out. What you think about that?
I think that's the whole thing that got changed up too. A lot of these old stories get changed.
I'm
up
straight.
A lot. I don't think
I'm kind of straight.
I don't even watch the last one before.
I was
that.
always straight on Willy Wonka because I had to read the books in school. I had to read the books. I had to read the book in school, so I was always Chris off of Willy Wonka because
the story he portrayed.
Huh?
The story he portrayed.
Yeah, he was kidnapping babies.
Not the
basically.
story he portrayed. He was kidnapping. There were little pygmy Africans, the Oompa Loompas.
Oh, it was Africans for real.
Yeah, they were little slave. They were slaves.
Yeah. He paid them in chocolate. Come on, hey, you can live here for free and get paid in chocolate.
Oh,
word.
Okay.
Word. Okay.
Instead of because they were already captured, whatever, but they were his slaves essentially. He wasn't even paying these niggas in chocolate, my nigga. The fuck? This ain't bartering times,
Hey,
my
you
nigga.
Want, you want a steak?
Here's
I got it in chocolate.
Here's some Wonka bites. What? Nigga, what?
You want some chicken? But I made it in chocolate.
That's like jail, dog. That's like prison. Hey, commissary, you
want some noodles?
Spend money with us.
I made it in chocolate. Nigga got noodle chocolates. Got.
Niggas is all nutrient deprived, no teeth. Like
niggas got the Cadbury chocolate eggs.
Oh my gosh, dog.
You remember those shits? The Cadbury chocolates? You was a fan of them shits?
Violet's turning violet. Oh,
blueberry.
The Cadbury eggs with the rabbit on the commercials. Yeah, of course. Anything with a commercial, I wanted as a kid. It was like, oh shit, nah, these the shit with the bunnies. Dog.
Niggas, you remember that zebra gum?
He was a fruit stripe. Nigga, I had some this year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, fruit, man.
That's crazy too. Oh, also you can use the music and remix the music too from what it says more than a century old Library of the Congress National Jukebox will make the recordings available to download for users to remix or use in soundtracks.
Yeah, so all you producers, man,
go old school.
just go to the Library of Congress and sample. Like you won't have to worry about having to give up points. You won't have to worry about sample clearances. Yeah. And with technology now, man, you can take that sample and turn it into damn near anything you want. So like
you can use it officially, but if you want to, you can remix it, obviously, which is making your own beat to it. So that's technically a remix.
Make a Peter Pan.
Yeah, you gotta give a buzz. Yeah, no, you could create. Actually, you could probably create some nice like regular intros because they used a lot of live instruments back then. So you're getting a lot of live big ass band sounds.
What happens with the dude that sings off Lion King? If the Lion King goes up, he still get or somebody remix that song, he still get paid for it.
For right now,
you talking about Elton John?
No, the black dude.
The Circle of Life.
The Circle of Life song.
Jason Weaver.
Yeah,
Weaver.
What happens to that song?
He's still getting. He's
gonna get paid.
Regardless,
60 years after he died, his kids are gonna be making money off of that. Every time they re-release that song,
or when the whole IP of like Lion King itself is up.
No, but that song is something. That song is itself
its own thing. Yeah.
Like
so, whenever that was released,
because remember every movie had a soundtrack that got released as an album.
Yeah, that was.
But what about the producer though? The whoever is credited with the production.
That's probably.
So do you wait for everybody to be canceled out and then it's open? You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
Or is it just the person who sings on it?
Just his shit.
Just his portion.
Yeah, his
portion
shit.
of it. Okay. So that's when his portion. So you can use just his vocal of that. But if the producers are still around, then
His performance, yeah.
Yeah. So you can use just the vocal.
That was a very smart move by his moms.
He said, yeah, his mom said, I don't really care about the extra bread, right? She was like,
Yeah, give me these points.
Give me these points.
We'll take that on the
take it on the
end of his career.
Yeah.
And now he teaching music at universities. Go ahead.
Pause, but rappers call it back end money, and
Hey,
performers.
yo.
That's why I didn't say it. That's why I said end of your career.
That's why I gave the pre-pause. Nah, man. Let me ask you, man. There's a lot of things happening in 2024 that may happen, but I do want y'all predictions, though.
Predictions? The Dolphins are gonna be trash.
As fuck.
Okay, let's go with sports predictions. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's go.
Horrible, dog.
Yeah,
Listen
what
to
happened?
me.
What happened to the Dolphins, man?
They started out great.
How?
And
He put 50 on y'all.
Let's go.
What I
let's
said
keep this
started.
NFL
I said
for right
started.
now too.
Like the first drive?
the first game, the first point, they was up. They was up by 12.
Oh man.
That's all they.
It's not looking good. Yo, it's not looking good for the Eagles. It's not looking good for the Dolphins. It's really not looking. The Cowboys won, but it wasn't looking good for them. They won on a fluke. I know listen, everybody. You know how much people lost money? You know how much people lost money
A lot of people.
on the
Oh, a lot of them.
on the Cowboys game? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of people definitely bet.
If you
Cowboys
bet on the
that.
Dolphins, I feel sorry for you because you had no business doing that. I could have told you it was going to be a blowout.
And he did say that.
Oh well, for Ravens.
Yeah,
Ravens
I
and
told
Dolphins?
you.
Yeah.
No, he told me.
No, I'm just saying. But Cowboys and Dolphins, you would think the Cowboys would have probably won that too, just based off of like them not having a winning record versus winning teams. So you know what I'm saying. I can see most people just like, all right, it was an easier bet to pick the Cowboys. But after seeing that great performance the week before from Lamar Jackson, it should have just been obvious. Like, yo, he's already on a high.
He's on a roll. Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
he's on a high, man.
I'm not going.
And they don't look
not for
like-
nothing. Not for nothing.
He's not going to look at the Dolphins like, ooh, at this point. And we're good, but not like there yet.
Not for
You know what I'm
nothing. Barring health, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Ravens are winning the Super Bowl.
So that's a bold claim.
Ravens are winning the Super Bowl, my man.
It's all about matchups. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not about matchups. This is about when you start getting hot.
No, that too.
They started getting hot the end of the season.
And Eagles started getting cold as hell, which is like
I don't lie. I never seen the Eagles is looking ugly, dog.
I don't mind going on like a little small losing streak, but it depends on where it is at the season,
Bro.
And this is a bad time of the season to have it. I get starting out hot, but like it would have been better right in the middle to be like, all right, boom, let's have our little 3-game losing streak.
I know the Eagles were fucked up when they were 10-3. 10-3. Number one team in the league, and they changed their coordinator. They elevated bum ass Matt Patricia to defensive coordinator. And now they lost four out of the last 5 games.
Yo, what's the name? Keyshawn Johnson seems to hate that guy.
None of Bill Belichick's flunkies have done good. Bill Belichick has not done good without Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like
That's a fact.
Like let's keep it a bean, bro.
Yeah, so far it's looking
Like above
completely that way right
let's
now.
throw out. Yeah, we know he won the 6 Super Bowls, and he was a coordinator on the Giants when they won those
Talking
2
about
Super
McDaniels too, right?
Bowls. Huh?
Talking about McDaniels as well too, right?
Yeah, has he ever been good at it? Like he fucked up Denver. He fucked up the Raiders.
Yeah, and so far he's only good with Bill.
Antonio Pierce came in, and these niggas is winning. They putting up damn near 40 points a game.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's coming down to these younger players are respecting former players that they can still pull up on YouTube as well.
I think.
In my perspective, on some of it.
I think if you're not an if you're not an offensive coach, right? That's the first thing. Like, yeah, McDaniels is an offensive coach, but he also comes from Bill Belichick's tree. And Bill Belichick's tree is poison. It is poison to any team. I haven't seen a team where anybody from Bill Belichick has ever done good. And you know why these niggas keep getting jobs.
Of course. I mean, you see the percentages.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's almost asinine to keep talking about the same shit, right?
Oh no, for sure.
Like, and then when guys come on here and say the obvious, it's like we're complaining or crying, right? Like, so, like, everybody knows, right? These white guys from Bill Belichick, they're nepo babies for lack of a better term, right? These guys, they get these jobs because they're from Bill Belichick's tree, and look at the Giants.
Nah, facts.
Even look at the Giants, man.
Nah, but even to hit your point that you said before with these defensive like coordinators.
Which coach is from Bill Belichick tree that's on the Giants?
The head coach.
Yeah, head coach right now. But the point that I was about
and he's been doing sort of good. You know what I mean? But like,
nah, but hold on. I was about to say this point though. The point that you made before about like defensive guys turning into head coaches, not just Bill Belichick's guys. Like, this could go across the board.
Yeah, if
like,
they not a play, I kind of got sidetracked, but I was trying to add on to your point that if they not an ex player, niggas don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and
specifically from the defensive coaches.
But and there's still like non-players that, you know, Sean McVays of the world that people respect, and the John Harbaughs of the world.
He's
right?
offensive, and the Harbaughs played.
Yeah, and then they are offensive. I look at even the defensive guys.
The Harbaughs played, and Jim, who's the Ravens head coach, he wasn't. He's a special teams guy.
Mm-hmm.
He came in through special teams.
No,
but I believe he played also. I could be wrong, but I know John definitely.
They definitely played at some.
John was a quarterback.
Yeah, they definitely played it up to some type.
John was a quarterback when they drafted Peyton Manning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
on the Colts.
Oh, okay, so he was already playing like on professional level.
Yeah,
okay.
John was no. That's what I mean. He's a
yeah.
Like they played
like Dan Orlovsky type of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Okay.
But John was a starter.
No, so I get it. I'm just saying, like, the career didn't have to go crazy. He just was, he was solid. But
so you're saying if Peyton Manning became an offensive coach, the players will listen to him more?
Oh yeah, easily.
Hell, what?
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
Nigga, if Tom Brady came, nigga.
Yeah. So, but here's what I was saying too. Like, also to add on to that point, like, let's just say these defensive guys, their issue is always preaching defense and disregarding what the offense needs. Because at the end of the day, in every sport, team sport, you still need to put points up. It's just the bottom line.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah,
in every sport, you have to score.
Yeah,
you have to.
But like these defensive
sport,
these defensive guys, like they're good. They're good at motivating, but sometimes they're not great at delegating at times. So they need to understand, like, all right, if you have a really good offensive team, just say, hey, man, you can just explain to them, like, hey, look, I got a team full of assistant coaches that's going to kind of create the offense, make sure you guys are at your proper spots. But what I'm going to be preaching is just our defense is made to tire people out to the fourth so your offense can shine through and you guys can dominate.
It's an offensive league.
So whether it's football, basketball.
It's an offensive league at the end of the day.
You know what I mean?
The rules are tailored for the offense.
And then you really, it's not, all right, in football you can practice defense because you have to practice as a team for the most part.
Yeah, you got to practice defense. I mean.
Yeah, but in basketball, can you really practice defense? Like, individually away from the team. How
I mean, you could practice. You could in basketball. I mean, you would have to practice like solo defense, like moving your feet.
But how many people are really just doing drills of just moving their feet?
They're not, obviously, but I mean, but how about this,
You
right?
you see what I'm saying?
How about this, right? Do you think Jordan was? I would think that Jordan was.
That nigga had a
Because
40
he's
inch,
great. No, but
45 inch vertical.
Just
That
because,
nigga's a
hey,
freak of
man, it's
nature.
like this, bro. Like, there's no secret to greatness, right? Like, greatness, there's no secret to it. Every nigga that's been great will tell you, dog, it's fucking hard work. Some of them, yes, they win the genetic lottery, but it's hard work. A nigga like Steph, right? Trey Young, they didn't win the genetic lottery. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
But
But it's all
I'm
effort.
not saying effort, hard work.
It's effort, anticipation as well. And I would say if you're a good offensive player, you can make stops on defense. All you have to do is anticipate
Nigga, if
a good
you just
shot.
gotta try, bro.
No, you got to try. But
in everything, not just sports.
like, no. But here's what I'm saying. Like, let's say basketball wise, or even football wise, right? Cornerback versus wide receiver. You know, on basketball, it's just any player versus any player. If you know how to take a good shot, right, in basketball, you should be able to be like, all right, damn, he moved me over here. He's probably going to take the shot, so I should actually jump up and contest this because chances are, and there's scouting reports and all that too, but chances are this is a great shot if he doesn't shoot this. You feel me? Like, it's going to be out of hand if you don't shoot this. You feel me? So it's just about anticipation. Same thing with a wide receiver and a cornerback. You know, dude runs his route. All right, he may shake you like this. All right, damn, he just hit me right here. Chances are the ball's already up. Let me see if he kind of looking, and now I have to like just anticipate where the ball he's putting his hand. Now I got to turn around, jump, and like wave that off. Or as soon as I see the ball, I'm gonna go attack the ball and attack the player. So it's hard to like do that solo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if you're like solely is really hard. Like think about a Darrell Reeves. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he held it down. But like just imagine that nigga like without another receiver trying to do a drill, back up, turn. It's like, can you really do a solo? You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Like just defensively. Offense, niggas could, hey, nigga, run these routes. Boom. You don't even need to have the
real.
ball even thrown to you. You just run the route. Hey, it's going to be over here. Boom, right by the cone, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Run these routes on the cone. Basketball, you can shoot around by yourself, do all this offensive shit by yourself, like 90 different drills. But there's no drills
For defense.
for defense. Pause.
True.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tired?
No, I'm here, man.
This nigga's cooked. Dark Richie. He's waiting.
He's waiting to be like, man,
Yeah.
hey, there was this murder in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Richie in full effect. But but other predictions in the NFL, man. Who y'all think this? You know, the season's not over. So who do y'all think is gonna win the Super Bowl? You already got.
I already said the Ravens.
You said the Ravens.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
Just pick a team, bro. Say a team, just any team. Make it up. Like,
Nah, ain't no makeup. But I'll tell you next week though. I'll tell you on next week's show.
Tell you next week. Bailout. Hall of Fame bailout badge.
oh my gosh, dog.
I'll tell you next week. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with San Fran, but if I have like a dark horse, you know what I'm saying, I might have to go with Pat Mahomes.
I mean, Pat Mahomes always has a chance.
Yeah, so it's just
Like,
one of
you
those.
can never count him
I
out.
feel like it could be just bare arrogance after, like, oh, I'm in the wild card, I got to do it this way. Oh, this is a whole nother
Watch
story.
this.
Watch this. you hear the confessions.
This nigga gonna be doing 360 passes and shit. He threw it behind his back.
He's gonna start.
That
He's
is
gonna
a
start
good-
playing confessions because Usher's gonna be on the performance. He's like, "Look, watch this." You
That's a good pick though.
know what I'm saying?
He do make magic happen.
So I think that might be the one team, the two teams to really watch. You know what I mean? From what I can see right now, it's just looking at it. I'm really wondering.
I mean, I don't want to say the Chiefs because the Chiefs they it's like they almost go almost every year. So
but I think with San Fran though, just watching them, they're gonna have a target on them for sure. You know what I mean? But it just depends on how do you respond after a week's rest watching the other team. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's great for teams, and other times it's not really good for teams. You know what I'm saying?
which is true.
So that's like the, that's kind of like a wobbler a little bit right now so far. But other than that, next year, man, the Jets might get the first overall pick. We'll see. You know what I mean?
Oof. Nah, they're not getting the first overall pick. What you call it getting the first overall pick? Chicago.
Chirac?
Yeah.
Who?
Because they have Carolina's pick.
Okay, prediction on first round pick for the Jets. Who y'all think y'all getting?
I don't know.
Who would you want them to go for?
A quarterback.
Quarterback and still bring back Rodgers?
I'd love for them to get Shadur, man.
I don't think he's coming out this year.
I know, but I would love for them to get Shadur, dog. Jesus.
What about those other two quarterbacks? They'll be around that range.
Nah, he's gonna be number. They're gonna be number 1 and 2 off the board.
Okay, what about 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
That might be a quarterback to get because
3
now
is gonna be. I'm gonna tell you the order right now. It's gonna be
Mel Kiper.
Kyler is not Kyler. The quarterback from USC.
Uh-huh.
The quarterback from North Carolina, 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Harrison's son. That's 3.
All right.
Marvin
TCU,
Harrison Jr.
Right?
No.
Was that the TCU?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Wasn't there a purple and white team that a good quarterback is on, or was
they're in the damn.
I remember seeing
Those
the
games
color.
are on today.
I remember seeing a color like that. Now, I'm just trying
Why
to.
you talking about Michael Penix Jr.?
There we go. Is he not? He's not him.
He's not.
He's
He's
just
not
good for-
rated high. But
Okay.
he's one of those like really good for college guys. Plus, I think he had a whole bunch of injuries.
Okay,
So he's not.
third, fourth round kind of guy.
Yeah, he's not rated. Damn. Hold on.
I mean, that might be a solid one, but
Alabama versus Michigan.
Currently, Alabama is leading Michigan 17-13 in the fourth quarter.
Bama.
There you go.
Oh, Jim Harbaugh.
Yikes.
Losing by 4. Man, that sucks. But now, just thinking about it, like I said, I think you guys should get a quarterback, maybe and still bring back Rodgers. It's going to be expensive.
I mean, he's still got a year on his contract, so he's gonna come back. He's supposed to come back next year, but
Let's just hope he don't get injured again.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll rehab just fine. It's just now, like, they have such confidence.
Change
the field too.
You guys had
turf shit.
You guys had such confidence going into the season. You had Hard Knocks
Speaking
going
of that,
and
speaking
everything.
of that turf shit, I was just watching a thing about the Netherlands. They just banned all like
Turf.
artificial grass turfs in the entire country because kids and shit keep getting lymphoma, especially the goalies, because it's like tires and shit, old tires crushed up. The black stuff is just ground up old tires.
Crushed up with fake plastic coming out of it, knowing where plastic came from.
And Dutch guts.
It's crazy, right? Everything they ban everything in the UK, but we still use it in America. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, because they don't money, dog. You know that money, they don't give a fuck. They gotta make that. They gotta make that bread, dog.
Yeah,
It's about that fetty.
Yeah, you got to remember, niggas had to with those things. They had to go and maintain that grass and all that shit. Like that was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen, man.
you don't remember back in the day there was like sprinklers and shit like that out there.
All this money, all this NFL.
Dog, they got so much. Yeah, dog, they got so much money. They talk about they don't want to maintain grass.
You want to cut corners on the fucking grass, nigga. The shit that matter the most. Come on, man.
That's just crazy. What's a couple 100,000? Like, Jesus Christ, though.
It's because some of those places, I think, because of concerts and
They
shit
had to
like
change
that,
the baseball fields.
They started removing shit. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
They had to
but
change the
shit.
baseball fields all to grass, right? Because niggas couldn't slide on. Niggas couldn't fucking. They just getting fucked up on the turf, catching the baseball.
Yeah. That was out of pocket. It looked cool, but I'm like, nah, don't do that to them. They definitely roll out their grass.
That's
And
fucking concrete under that shit, man. The fuck?
I
So,
wonder.
if they
I
did it in
wonder
baseball,
what.
they got to do it in football, man. Don't be cheap.
That shit doesn't make any sense, right? But dog, niggas try and squeeze a penny. Niggas try to squeeze a dime out of a penny, dog. I swear.
Any chance they get.
I mean, honestly, I don't know why they don't have like, like in the gyms where they have like those mats, and then just place those mats, and then it would be like, it could be real grass after that. You know what I'm saying? And then have a layer of like real grass, and now you got, because that surface, niggas do exercises on that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would.
I think they're trying to make that bitch too comfortable for you though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, imagine playing on a fucking air mattress, nigga.
Niggas gonna be blowing knees out like crazy.
Pause on that.
Niggas' knees gonna explode.
It'll just be. What? ACL, MCL out of here.
Did you see Mitchell go down?
Nah, fact.
Kneecap. He left his kneecap on the 30-yard line, coach.
Oh shit. That shit would look like fucking. Was it Willis McGahee?
Oh.
That shit was an explosion of the knee.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, and then what about predictions for like, other sports like the NBA? Who you guys got for like finals predictions and things like that?
Shout out to the Knicks on that trade though.
Oh yeah.
What you think about that for them since you were a Knicks fan?
I mean, I don't understand it.
They won today. We had 17-6.
Oh.
Nah, but it looked like it looked like he was 3 for 3 on threes and things like that.
Really working today.
A whole 17 points and y'all just got rid of 40?
I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah. 17, but
That's what I was telling him. That's what I was asking. All right, so let me ask you a question, right?
Let's check out the stats.
Between him and Randall, who would you rather give it Randall?
Right now, possibly, yeah. Just it all depends on who do I get.
I mean,
back
Randall
I'd get rid of all of them niggas, tell you the honest truth, dog.
except for Brunson. I like what
even
Brunson's doing.
Brunson?
Brunson's cool,
But you would have
but
to get.
he's not winning us a championship.
No. I think if he's a third guy though and has like a
Dropping
Jokic,
buckets though.
Yeah, but
If
if
he
he's a third guy, who the fuck is Anunoby then? Because he's not a second.
no, he's not a second. I don't think he's worth
If
whatever.
Brunson if Brunson is a third on a champion team, dog, what the fuck is OG Anunoby?
What's the OG?
Okay. The nigga sound like he came in an episode of Star Wars, nigga.
Dog,
What the fuck is an OG?
that's hilarious. He does sound like a Star Wars character, dog. OG Anunoby.
Yeah, because OG was guarding Edwards. Edwards still had 35.
But fuck.
This nigga only had 17 points.
So the nigga was a minus what? He was a 35 minus 17. This nigga was a minus
12.
Nah, he was a minus 18.
18. Yeah. Minus 18 on
Horrible. And
And talking about they want to extend him. Jesus fucking Christ, man!
I'll
It's
say
like,
this:
I
y'all did need
I can't catch a break, dog.
I'll say this: y'all did need a right-handed player though in that lineup that could fill that role. But I didn't think y'all like. I don't know. It was just like it just felt like such a lateral move that it just nothing really happened.
It didn't make any sense.
is
to
it because they sued him? The Knicks sued Toronto, so they just took the money.
I have no idea.
They're still not playing your boy Fournier, and he's getting paid. They're not even playing him.
Why he not playing?
They just don't play him. Like
That nigga, what? That nigga, he was hitting
him and Tibbs is beefing, but I'm like, nigga, play this nigga. Every time he's on field,
Play some defense.
Evan's like,
What the fuck are you doing, Evan?
I'm here to score, nigga. that's on every team. Every time it's FIBA time, I'm dropping 30 a game.
Nah, listen to me. The man could shoot some threes though.
That's what I'm saying.
He could shoot some the buckets, dog. Every time the man.
The trade for me was like, okay, you guys have other shooting guards, and we're gonna really try to just open this up.
They got to fire Tibbs. Listen, man, Tibbs ain't winning us no championship.
What if Fournier goes to the Heat?
Dante got more minutes this time.
Who?
Dante DiVincenzo got more minutes this game.
Dante DiVincenzo, Jesus.
This nigga said who? Who?
Your boy Precious Achua with 9 minutes and no points with 3 rebounds.
I don't know nobody on that team, nigga. Except for except for 4 people.
Sometimes it makes me wonder, like, yo, how
does the basketball team still
how did this nigga how did the president of basketball operations get a job? It makes me like what it makes me wonder, dog. Like,
yeah, that move to me was just like, it was so it seems lateral.
You get fucking Obi Toppin. The only good thing Obi Toppin did in New York was be around so that Fabulous could write a bar.
He had a couple hard ones too, pause.
Huh?
He had a couple good ones.
Fabulous wrote a couple good bars, like getting Toppin like Obi or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the only good thing this nigga did in the state of New York, bro. They got him instead of Tyrese Halliburton.
Damn.
Right?
Damn.
They could have got Tyrese Halliburton. They got some other bum instead of Donovan Mitchell.
And ironically, now Tyrese Halliburton and Obi Toppin are playing together in Indiana.
Right? So now because they fucked up not getting a point guard, we have to give fucking Jalen Brunson $100 million, even though we could have got fucking Donovan Mitchell again.
Y'all should have got him for sure.
Why didn't they take him a second time?
I have no fucking idea. And then that nigga got fired. So now it's another nigga in there fucking up.
In hindsight, though, Lauri Markkanen was in the trade for Donovan Mitchell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that worked out for the Jazz right now, because I don't think y'all would have had anybody that's doing what Lauri's doing.
They didn't want to give up R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I ought to give
R.J. Barrett is now gone.
Yeah. For OG and Anobi.
For OG and Anobi.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now
tell
when
me
you
how that makes sense.
What the fuck are we doing?
Now when you put it that way, that's fucking horrible.
Niggas took 2 years to trade a nigga, 2-3 years to trade a nigga, just to trade a nigga for somebody worse.
The fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
The fuck are you talking about?
Facts.
Like what? Like.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Nah, because
Am I tripping?
We ain't gonna trade you.
I know. I'm like really a Knicks fan, right?
Nah, when you lay it out like and you put it out there in that order, that's horrible, because like, yeah, I would have gave up, even though it would have been a small lineup. I would have even took the Brunson
but we didn't have to do that.
No, I'm just saying, look, I still would have even took the Brunson and made the Donovan Mitchell thing, because you still could have.
They even hired this nigga's dad as a coach, dog.
No, you hear what I'm saying? Like, I would have brought Brunson in and just let him ball down and be like, all right, yeah, we just about to get a different, bigger guard soon. You know what I mean? We're just going to showcase him because it's the Knicks.
Bro, they didn't have to do none of that, though.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you make a move to make a move. Sometimes, because
you gonna spend $100 million on this nigga when you could have got a way better.
You don't actually spend that if you know you're just gonna showcase him just to move him.
Yeah, but he wasn't gonna come over here for less than that.
No, I'm just telling you what it is, because if you have the right GM and the people around them, they could predict what the numbers as far as the salary cap's gonna be and what's actually a good deal in the back end of a deal. Pause. You know what I'm saying early, but like the back end money. You feel me? Is going to be like, okay, now his third and fourth year is really like middle ground money now. It's not the top tier money. His first 2 years, yeah, we got to pay that out, or really just the first year we're going to do that, and then a year and a half we're actually going to shop him out. You know what I mean? We'll bring in Donovan. We'll take him out of there, get the pieces we really need around. We'll take out Brunson and get the pieces that we need around Donovan to build something that we need to build, because Donovan's a bigger name. He's built, to me, he wanted to go to New York, so he wanted that.
We got fucking French Frank instead of Michael Porter Jr.
Oh yeah, that was dumb as fuck too. Draft wise, you guys aren't really that great. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right? We got French Frank instead of a few people, bro, because we got French Frank top 5,
Yeah, y'all. I'll say
top
y'all.
6, top 7.
Yeah, I'll say y'all scouts and whoever's in control of like the drafting straight up. I'm not sure if it's Dolan. I'm not sure if Dolan lets the other people do their job, but it just seems to me, or is it just the coaches that's there at the time of? I'm not sure, but it just seems to me that y'all don't draft well. Y'all don't pick the right
We
draft.
don't draft well.
You know what I mean?
We don't develop. We don't
Yeah.
scout. We don't.
This might
we
be-
don't have. We don't have an offensive. We don't
I'll
have.
say this: Tibbs might been the best coach for development for this team that's just there. He still is not using his veteran players like Fournier right. To me, you know what I mean. But as far as just regular development, I still think
Bro.
the Obi Toppin draft was dumb.
KD said KD went to Brooklyn. KD went to Brooklyn instead of the Knicks.
Yeah,
Even
and
though
Kyrie too.
and James, they went to Brooklyn instead of the Knicks. Even though how bad it turned out, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is they went to Brooklyn instead of the Knicks and said that the Knicks were delusional to think that niggas was actually going to come there.
That's cold.
Yeah, I mean, it's because Dolan. I'll say this also, like they're the number one like selling team every year. Just so you know, for as far as ticket sales, they're sold out all day, every day.
Yeah.
They're gonna be packed
the
out.
fucking
You know what I mean?
Garden, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Just the foot traffic is they're going to be selling. But with the Knicks, though, I'll say this: they also need to they need to get better, just because like, and it's going to take some time. Like that, y'all. Right now, it looks like y'all going to build around Brunson. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to ultimately be the number one guy. He'll probably end up being like the third guy. Y'all still need 2 other.
who?
I don't know, but I'm just saying y'all still need for a championship. Y'all need 2 other like.
Nigga, Giannis ain't coming. Pause. None of these guys. None of these guys. Nobody's gonna go to the Knicks.
I'll say the only way.
And
I'll say this is a conspiracy though.
and Randall will never get better.
If
He's not get. He maxed already.
yeah,
He maxed 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Facts.
That was max. That was
Prime Randall.
Galaxy Opal Randall.
All right. I don't see this guy leaving because I just think Ballmer already likes him. Is Paul George?
Paul George ain't coming. Pause.
Yeah. I think if, but I'm saying if the Clippers have like,
going on with you tonight?
this is just if the Clippers have a catastrophic like loss in the playoffs first round, get
He's from
swept.
California, man. He's
You know what
not.
I mean?
He's not leaving.
Yeah, you talking about Kawhi?
Paul George, Kawhi, Russ,
Yeah, no, I don't think they would want to
James. They're
leave.
all from LA.
No, I don't think they would want to leave. I'm just saying, let's just say they have a catastrophic loss or whatever like that, and they just lose in the first round, get swept. Let's just say they get swept out, right? I'm not sure if these guys I think Ballmer would definitely want some changes and things like that. Like Ty Lue wouldn't get re-signed. Maybe they move on from James Harden, or they keep James Harden and Paul George and move on from Kawhi. You know what I mean?
He not leaving neither. Not to go to the East.
No, I'm saying, but he'll stay out west. But now, where does he go to get that paper to stay out west?
No.
LA snap him up.
Lakers would definitely try to make something happen with that for sure. Some type of sign and trade or 3-team trade or some shit. I think the Kings, if they somehow had some money for that, they would definitely take fucking Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard in Sacktown? Shit, they might.
Pause.
They might. Pause. That is a pause, though.
Stay off the weed.
All right. That was well deserved. Right there.
starting off strong in 24, man.
You know what I mean? But
When abbreviations don't go over so well.
but yeah. So who y'all think is gonna actually like take it to the chip though? You know what I mean?
It's still too early.
It's you gotta wait till after All-Star break
yeah.
when the trades are done.
No, barring no injuries, I'm still picking Nuggets for sure. Denver Nuggets for sure.
The Nuggets?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, you never know, man. They still they look
Them niggas is just
Yeah,
passing everything. It's just Jokic.
yeah. They looking like
looking
they
like-
looking like the Globetrotters, you know what I'm saying? When they pass the ball, making shots look ridiculous out there. But well, I mean, let's see, man. You never know, man.
Yeah, that he's looking he's looking crazy out there. Like, yeah, he's looking crazy out there. Just like
Good one.
yeah.
Good one. Good one. Good one.
he looking. You got. He looking.
Nah, for real though. Like nobody can stop. Nobody can really stop him though. Nobody can really stop him. Nobody can really stop him.
I'm gonna say as a dark horse, honestly, like no jokes aside, Luka. I'm gonna go with the Mavericks.
Fully winning. If they got to go to the Nuggets, I don't know. Did they beat them yet? Nah, I don't even think they beat them this year yet.
I don't know if they played them with Luka.
I think they did.
I don't know.
Step back and all. Jokic was just when they
don't
got
believe-
a full
I
squad,
mean,
it's just
like-
it's the problem. But
like,
Luka's doing.
Timberwolves look good, but I don't believe in them. I believe in
Timberwolves is
Ant-Man. I believe in Ant-Man, but not Big Cat.
Okay, surprisingly, the Timberwolves can beat the Nuggets though. They're built to actually beat the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Now other teams,
But hold on, but in one game or 7 games?
7 games, yeah. Like they're actually there's some teams that build teams just to play them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how this is gonna work is that we need to end up matching up with them. Now there's other teams that they're not prepared for because they're locked in on beating this one team, which is probably the champions, the champs, right? So it just really comes. So it's really going to come down to that.
That's usually how team sports work, right? Like when it comes to leagues, niggas build either they try to mimic what the good team is doing, the best team is doing. So they draft, like they try to get players like them to do what they're doing, or they try to beat them, like do what they don't do well.
That's why Celtics, when they go rearrange the whole team with a lot of taller guys.
Yeah, same thing with Timberwolves. It's like, all right, if Jokic is gonna be the guy,
We're going to put Gobert on him,
Yeah.
our defensive guy.
Because the Celtics had a problem with the Heat, and they was like, damn, fuck it, we just go get all these taller guys.
yeah.
Try to shoot over these niggas now.
Exactly. Let's cut all this three shots and 3-pointers out of the equation.
Yeah, facts. Speaking of which, I got the Celtics on the other side.
You got the Celtics.
It just
I don't believe in them either.
I kind of am now because unless barring injuries, of course.
Like
And
I really don't believe
if they
in them.
if they make one more move to get like a 7th or 8th guy to me, like they kind of got 6 guys, 7 guys are strong, but like they really need a.
It's Jason
8th or
Tatum
9th.
for me. I don't believe in Tatum.
Like I don't believe in them either.
I don't. He
He's
has.
averaging like 30
I don't
something.
give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I like.
That's
I mean,
every year though. Every season he does this during the season, but when
Nah,
it comes to
but
playoff
you
and
would think-
championship, when it
You
comes to
would think it
playoff,
would go down with Drew Holiday and Porzingis.
I don't
there.
give a fuck.
And-
Listen, I don't care.
And the
dog. It's
percentages
just-
and that went up.
he had
which
a
is-
better squad last year. But what I'm saying, I
I don't know.
he got more people that could shoot. But what I'm saying to you, the squad last year, I believed in them better than I believe in the squad he got this year. But what I'm saying to you
They
is
got a
that
better record right now, though.
now
Right now, yeah,
I'm saying now
yeah, easily.
you can't. I just don't trust the Celtics, bro.
But here's the thing: the wild card is seeing Porzingis in the playoffs. We've never really seen him in the playoffs, so that's a wild card right
But
there.
what I was saying about Tatum though, every time he gets to a certain he maxes out every playoff. He gets to a certain level and he gives up.
No, but then you have a Drew Holiday who actually can make big plays. He's got a ring. You know what I mean? So if shit's going left, give it to him. You know what I'm saying? All right, you have like a chain of command.
Give what to him?
Give the ball. Give the ball up. Give the ball up. Give the ball up, right, man?
I keyed.
Yeah, give the ball up, man, because it might come down to but there's like there's a chain of command. Like you could go with like Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, or Holiday, but we don't know. Like I said, we don't know what Porzingis could be like one of them players that step up even more in the playoffs. And if that's the case, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
If he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, like let's just say he's one of those playoff, like there's playoff Jimmy Butler, right? They call him Hemi, right? Mm-hmm. There's playoff, well, not playoff P, but there's other playoff guys that just ball out in playoffs. That's just what they do. Every time the playoffs kick around, yep, I'm here. I'm
Jason
ready.
Tatum is not one of them.
He's there in the beginning series. You know what I'm saying? He's there in like the early series from what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like he's there, like first round, second round, he'll ball out. It's that third round and finals is kind of shaky. Like that's when it starts to become like, I don't know. And then here's the thing about the Bucks. I don't know if they have enough yet. They have a good squad, but it all depends on Middleton. So Dame is going to be Dame.
I swear, Middleton ain't been healthy for like 3 years.
Dog, for real. It's almost looking like Klay Thompson with no bounce back. You know what I mean? You got no bounce back. Like you have no bounce back ability at all so far. But we'll see. I mean, he's had a couple 20 games.
Where do you think the Warriors going?
Nowhere.
Yeah, they need. I still think they need to make a move.
Nowhere.
At all?
They got to rearrange the team completely.
Yeah, because here's the issue. Unless Wiggins decides to become an all-star again, this ain't, Wiggins has to be an all-star. Klay Thompson has to be knocking on the door of an all-star.
I mean, Wiggins fucked up, man. He been raising a baby that wasn't his for like 2 years, nigga.
I don't know if that's true. Is that true?
Allegedly.
I thought his dad was sick.
Even if it's not true, just to have that rumor out there, it's tough to deal with.
That's a wild rumor from your dad is sick to your girl. Your girl have you raising your best friend's kid. How did what game of telephone happened for that? Like, huh?
Nigga, whole equilibrium is fucked up. Nigga don't know what to do. Nigga can't shoot right.
Yeah, man. So like, and then with those guys,
Draymond out here choking niggas.
He'll probably be back in like on the 15th. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around that. He'll be back on like the 15th.
For the whole year, nigga.
They're gonna let it like die out for like another week or two, nigga. And then he'll be back. I promise you that. They said it's gonna be like 10 to 15 games.
That's it.
Yeah.
This nigga need 23 games like Durant, like John, dog.
See that
25. Yeah, for real.
It's either that or
30,
they're gonna bring him back after MLK Day.
Whole season, dog.
Yeah, dog. Rethink your whole life.
He needs to rethink everything because ain't no like he be doing it to the right ones, right? Like I'm telling you, he ain't doing it to Isaiah. What's his name? Nigga that was chasing LeBron. He's not doing it to him.
He's not gonna do it to James Johnson.
He wouldn't do it to Meta Peace, dog. Made a piece of crazy ass nigga, dog. Yeah,
he ain't doing it to James Johnson either.
Oh yeah.
James Johnson,
Chris Childs.
James Johnson actually practices like MMA. Yeah, like, and then I don't know if you remember this player from the Lakers. This is a backup center named DJ Mbanga. This nigga had a black belt, and then and he was nice in judo on top of that.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas only fucking with niggas ain't.
Don't fuck with him. He will break your whole shit. I heard Ruben Patterson could fight. He was also another one. You know what I mean? I heard he fucked up Zebo. But Zebo is also another one that would fuck you up too. So it's like. You know what I mean? You definitely got niggas that would, could really go in. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But also, man, shit. Like you said, it's too early in the season for you for your predictions.
Yeah, we gotta wait till after the All-Star break because niggas only gonna play after All-Star.
No doubt.
Niggas is letting the season go. Certain niggas ain't gonna let they their records drop like Detroit Pistons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're people are going in on them. You know what I mean?
Detroit
Like,
Pistons is horrible this year. I mean, but there's always that one team that does horrible, right? Last year was somebody else, right? A year before that was somebody else. 1 year was Philadelphia. Like, there's always a team that does horrible. So once they put the connections back together on a certain team, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a while since Detroit Pistons was being talked about as an elite team and everything else like that. So.
Nah, Detroit's been killing it though. Like as far as getting their ass whooped, like just straight up, them niggas is just like. But Cade Cunningham was actually like really doing well as far as him getting buckets and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? He was actually really holding it down. Just to be real, you know what I mean? And then who else was doing their thing, man? No, I think as far as like the awards though, like I don't know who's MVP gonna be, but obviously Victor Wembanyama is probably gonna get the Rookie of the Year as far as his stats and shit like that. Unless out of note, because it's good for the NBA too. They already hyped him up to be the number one prospect since LeBron and shit like that, or the best overall prospect ever. You know what I mean? That's been like the thing that they're saying. So I don't think the NBA or the writers and the international way that you can still promote the game, I don't think they're gonna really stray away from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
Like,
makes sense.
I just don't think that's gonna happen, man. But also in music, man, what's your prediction in music this year, man? Where you think hip hop was? They said hip hop was dead, like it was a Nas album a little bit. You know what I mean? At least it wasn't as trending. It's trending.
I mean,
as far as things, as far as news, but it wasn't like hitting as far as sales and streams.
I mean, music is gonna go on no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that lives on. Hip hop, bar wise, or being the bar game. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna still be around, but not as much. You know what I mean? You still got the Benny the Butchers, the Lil Waynes, and certain other people down south or whatever. You know what I mean? They take their their bars seriously. And there's other people that just make music to make music, and other people that make music to feel good. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you got your different genres, genres and the way that you want to feel.
Different dondas.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And the way that you want to feel. So,
donda, nigga.
Man,
nah, but let me ask you. So,
it's an open market, basically.
So you're saying it's an open market. I was really about to ask you a more serious opposing question. Do you think it's like not over, like as in over, but do you think the run overall for hip hop is over? And
when you say hip hop, you mean the niggas spitting bars?
No, rap, hip hop, the whole.
Is it
whole
over?
shebang.
No, it's
no,
never.
I'm not saying. I'm talking about as in like the top 3 genres of music of this next year. We're just talking about 2024, like what people would generally listen to across the board that makes, top whatever, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, do you think hip hop, rap, whatever you want to categorize it, you know what I'm saying? Do you think them songs are going to actually make it? You know what I mean? And if so, who do you think is going to be the one to make it, right? And still be credited as such, right? So,
honestly, man, there's still a lot of rappers that got buzz. It's anybody's game at this point. It's just for that one rapper to do something, I don't want to say different, but something that's reinvented, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Because everything has been done before. It just has been done in a different way. So you just gotta figure that one thing out. And I mean, but music, it'll never stop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop,
nothing ever really stops. I'm just posing the question just because like R&B took a step back, right?
I
mean, you know what I mean?
I want to say it took a step back, but because Brian Fayaz is still one of the most listened to hip hop artists, singers of this time. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So is Chris Brown and Friday, and so I don't think it's. But dead.
We're talking about is. I'm not saying it's dead. I'm just talking about at it being the top 3 genres of music across the, like Billboard would choose like, hey, if we can only pick our top 3, things to put on and just, do a fucking award show on, what genres are we gonna pick so we can get the most attention? because this is a numbers game too. So, this is why I'm also kind of posing this question, just because, every time everybody's had their time, disco had its time and it died out. That was before our time, obviously, right? I said R&B, like as in 90s and early 2000s R&B, where those groups, individual singers, that we could say that was definitely, possibly, easily top 3, right? You would have pop, rock, R&B, then rap. You know what I mean? Easily before rap. It was definitely leading off before rap when you had the Ushers and the Chris Browns hitting at the same time. Come on, it was. what is there? Beyonce and all them. What is there to talk about? We're just gonna easily put R&B above that, right? And then that's what I'm saying. So every genre does have its time. That's what I'm saying. You're predicting that? Do you think that hip hop, rap, whatever category you want to say, do you think it'll still be top 3? Because it didn't seem like it was top 3 this year. You know what I'm saying? But do you think next year, trending that what this year just showed, do you think next year does it have a turnaround?
I think the only reason why it wasn't top 3 this year was last year was because
Afro beats?
No, I think more people were more focused on their business aspect or than actually dropping music. Because not really everybody dropped music, but it wasn't no, you know what I mean? Everybody dropped music, but it was more stuff with the music. You know what I mean? My clothes with the music, or my get this with my music.
Oh,
you
you're
know
talking
what I mean?
about the.
It wasn't really like.
But that's just to improve the
No,
sales.
no,
you know that. That's the. And you're talking about the bundles.
No, like more like you see how like Offset did the he dropped the album, then he did the collab with Denim Tears. How when rappers do something, they do a collab with a clothing line, stuff like that. Like
yeah, but
like
that's been going on for quite some time. That's a part of the rollout. Like Offset was also he's on some show. I'm not sure if it's YouTube Prime or one of these.
I mean, but like how Travis Scott with the sneakers. So all I'm saying is that I think hip hop got more into the business. This year was more of the business than actually doing music. You know what I'm saying? I think now that some of these rappers have actually got their money up or whatever, I think they could have something to talk about, because you always need something to talk about, right? You ain't gonna drop an album if you ain't really talking about nothing. Like Gunna, he had a lot to talk about, which was the case and all this other shit, so niggas wanted to hear what he was talking about, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I feel like this year, man, there's gonna be some music that's gonna drop this year, man.
Nah, for sure. It was definitely. All right, so in 2023, right? You had Offset that dropped. You had Lil Wayne that just dropped pretty recently. You had Key Glock. You had Drake. Gunna, just like you said, Young Nudie, Doja Cat.
You had V's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Sexy Red. Yeah, Little Uzi Vert. Let's see.
Nas dropped like 2-3 times.
Yep, I see it right there. Talib, Danny Brown, Ken Carson, Moneybag, Little Pump.
All the UK artists that dropped.
Nicki just dropped.
I didn't even know Little Pump dropped.
Nicki just dropped basically at the very last
quarter,
second.
yeah.
Super fourth quarter, but you know, it still counts as 2023. So, I mean, these are still some top artists if you want to count like Wayne. I mean, people that's been on the top charts for since Billboard since 2012 or whatever. I've seen this stat. I'm not sure if it was in our group chat or not. Is Lil Wayne? I think it was Lil Wayne, Eminem. Lil Wayne,
Eminem's still going diamond, dog.
Yeah, it was Lil Wayne, Eminem. No, not Eminem. It was Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Drake, and Nicki. And 3 of those are Young Money, Cash Money from the original time. Starting from then all the way up to now, whatever record label situations that they have. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I think one rapper that really took a slowdown a lot was Jack Harlow.
Yeah,
I think he died down a lot from what he was.
He definitely came
supposed to be.
He definitely came out like a phoenix. You know, hot start. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a little patted down right now as far as he had this album called Jackman. You know, but like that one to me wasn't like massively promoted. I think he kind of wanted to go more in an organic route of just his image. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen his videos, his music videos. I was like, okay, it don't seem like it's so dressed up and all of that. Good camera, good lighting, but more movie style. But it wasn't too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
No, he died on a lot. He's one and I mean I don't know, man. I don't know if he's one and done, but
he could. All right, he could have a. I'm not. It's hard. Like I hate comparing white guys to white guys, but there's some people. No, he could have an Action Bronson type of career though.
yeah, but actually, Action Bronson can actually rap though.
I know he can. I'm not talking about.
No. Hold on, I'm
rap
just no.
set. I'm just talking about what he can possibly do. He's actually entertaining on TV. You know what I'm saying? I didn't love the movie or anything like that.
No, that shit was stupid.
But
as fuck.
I'm just saying he's entertaining. I've seen him on the Cam show and shit like that. He has a certain way. He just needs to be able he just needs to be on the right platform, on a few different platforms, and just kind of see how he can be. He can be an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not the music with him. I think he can be the overall like entertainer. You know what I mean? So. And he's attempting to do that right now. So I think he can actually he doesn't need a pivot away from music. I think that can be all encompassing because, fuck that's delicious for Action Bronson. This is why I brought him up. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, damn, I don't want to put white rappers to white rappers, but it's an excellent person to prove that, he made his own show.
True.
I could have put him with 2 Chainz, but it just doesn't feel like the same type of career. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, like I feel like Action Bronson did a 1 to 2 album and said, all right, 1 to 2 majors or 3, kind of really, but he did 1 to 2 at first, and then he kind of hit you with a 3rd one later on, I believe.
He wanted to become a wrestler, I think it was, or something like that.
But he also played onto his persona and just who he is naturally or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just had he was able to create shows out of that and. People stay actively listen to him fucking around has Alchemist on the show just chilling. True. You feel me? So I think worst case scenario, just because Jack Harlow also the one thing that you say Bronson can rap for sure, yeah, I can say that, but Jack also his shit with just what's popping, you know what I mean, was on ESPN. How many times? You remember how many times that joint was playing?
Yeah, you're right.
Come on. Just that relationship of him pulling up and his song always playing, him and his team already have all those connections. So now Drama has all that connection with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, let's get you on these shows. Let's get you over here. Let's get you over here. So I think he could kind of pivot into more of the entertainment aspect and still put out it'll be all right. It'll still be all right, and he could put out that organic type of shit and still have a following that we may not know about. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean just because there's what kind of like Post Malone right now, right? When Post Malone drops, niggas ain't checking for him the same way they were checking for his shit the first 2 to 3 times, right?
I mean, I don't know because he still got a cult following. So
he got a cult following though.
Yeah, he do.
He's a lot bigger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it could also be kind of like a Jack Harlow thing, where niggas kind of check this first 1, 2 real quick. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you did this song. You got cats doing the remix. You got this Drake feature. You got okay. Hold on, what's going on? Right? Mm-hmm. And then even if he decides to pivot and do the entertainment thing. And go more to his original organic sound and just say, fuck it, whatever. I just want to prove I could, some niggas don't think I could rap. Maybe I'm going to go that way with some, guitar strings and shit like that. Whatever, right? He has that opportunity to do that. And like I said, he already has a fan base. You know what I mean? True. We just don't know what it is yet because we don't go to be like, yeah, let's go to a Jack Harlow joint. But he's been on Rolling Loud. He's made that bill, you know what I mean? Plenty of times, and I've seen people run up and jump up and do all that shit, so we'll see. You know what I mean? I think, actually, and if he stays consistent and he kind of just keeps hopping on people's shit as far as features, he could kind of have a yachty career, just depends on who he just decides to line up with next, you know what I mean?
That's actually true.
You know what I mean? Because remember, he did have the Drake feature and the video and all that. So niggas is always gonna want to see what's up with you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, and he's still in the same mix with if I'm not mistaken, he's still in the same mix with Drama and Uzi. So
Yeah, generation now. Yeah.
So if he's got that going, that's something to be worked out.
Facts.
You think this girl rap is gonna be holding up in this whole thing right now?
Yeah, man. Of course, girls always got something to say. Flo Milli still doing her thing. You know what I mean? She just dropped a song, but she sampled a song that's been out already. But yeah, man. There's gonna be females always gonna do they not as much as a Sexy Red way, but
I mean she's pregnant right now, so that's due anytime, right? So she's gonna have to take some downtime. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
just to properly nurse the baby and all that shit.
Unless she out here like Krishan.
I'm pretty sure her team and everybody around her is gonna want to like push forward, but realistically, she's gonna have to recover from all that. I think it was her first kid, so yeah. Like looking at her stomach, yeah, that's her first kid, so she's gonna have to recover from all that. She probably
but they got this thing where it's a mommy makeover where, you know what I mean? I don't really know how it goes, but they get surgery done and everything.
Yeah, they're gonna get the BBL package right after that. Like she's gonna keep the weight from the pregnancy, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're gonna be like, go ahead and BBL that whole thing up, or she could ratchet it out even more and go crazy stomach with it. You know what I mean? It all depends, but I don't think she's gonna go that crazy with it. They're gonna be like, nah, it's time to go ahead and BBL up. We ain't gonna go too crazy with the ass, but she
wants to get a BBL for real.
But we gonna fix up that stomach for sure. We gonna drop that extra piece back there real quick. You know what I mean? We got some people that's really good. Bam, bam. You know what I mean? Like I can predict that. Like Sexy Red will be back in the late part of the next year, but she'll still be around, like showing things. And I think if she just shows off the pregnancy, not the whole way through, but just little pieces. You know what I mean? And kind of, this is my kid, blah blah blah, and do little things, but not like overshow the kid, but just a little bit. I think, and then obviously have some songs and shit like that. She'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Which is true.
She just needs about 2 to 3 songs next year, and just do that game plan. I said she'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Shit, what's next up on this motherfucking list we got over here, man? Shit. We got, I seen that too. Oh, yeah. The New Year's celebration. Heard around the world, Cardi and Offset.
Oh, yeah. They that's what I'm saying. Can't believe everything you see.
Nah, for sure. It's over there, by the way.
No, same.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I definitely seen that one, man. There were also, I think, I'm not sure which strip club they're at. They might have been Booby Trap, if I'm not mistaken. They had
to go because she performed at Fountain Blue. Then they went to Live, and then, Booby Trap on the River is the place to be.
Exactly. So,
I mean, I guess they're back together then.
I was telling niggas, I was like, yo, listen, man, they got how many kids together? I'm like, that's not like a simple, they're just mad at each other right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just fresh. So that could just turn around in a week or two. It could turn around in an hour. It could turn around right now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's exactly what I said, just because I was like, I don't see it. Because I remember she listened to her pops when she was first wanted to be out. So she listened to her pops then, not saying that if he keeps messing up or whatever, but it could have just been somewhere she's still holding on to something, and it's probably something so simple or whatever. You know what I mean? But either way, like when you have multiple kids, you ain't just gonna you're gonna say you're gonna walk out the door, but you're gonna at least have a lot slower step before actually doing it. You may take a once or twice attempt if it's nothing so crazy, even if it's an IG spill out. You know what I mean? I don't even think she said nothing too crazy about him anyways.
True.
You feel me?
I mean, she was just upset, but like I said, man, some certain things should be left out of the public eye. But you know, what I mean, when social media is involved, you know how it go.
Yeah, man, that's how it is, man. But shit, man, it was definitely a good episode, man. You already know.
Yeah, catch you next week, man. Be safe. You know what I mean? Enjoy that ride home. Anywhere you're going. You know what I mean? We're gonna catch you next week, man. Be safe out there, man.
Safe, man. Peace.